Scrappy and Kirk Frost have recently spoken out about the heated drama involving cheating accusations between Remy Ma and Papoose. On Thursday, December 12th, Kirk and his wife Rashida went live to talk about the ongoing situation. Rashida brought up the topic, saying she had been discussing Papoose all day, which led Kirk to jump in with his thoughts. Kirk mentioned that there's always a lot of women talking badly about men online. He admitted that although this wasn't really his business, he felt bad for Papoose. He said if his own wife went to visit another man and his only punishment was being talked about online, that would hurt. Kirk then expressed support for Papoose, encouraging him to channel all his emotions into creating a powerful record. He also showed sympathy by addressing the women involved in the drama, asking them to consider how hurtful their actions might be. Scrappy also weighed in during a separate live session on December 12th. He said he respected Papoose and found the situation very sad. Scrappy pointed out that relationships can be extremely complicated, and it's impossible to know what really goes on between two people behind closed doors. He emphasized that choosing the right partner is crucial, because being with the wrong person can lead to emotional damage. Although Scrappy didn't pick a side, he spoke from experience about how hard it is to maintain a healthy relationship, especially under public scrutiny. The scandal reached its peak that same day when Remy Ma went public with alleged text messages between Papoose and professional boxer Claressa Shields. This led to a fiery back and forth. Claressa clapped back, accusing Remy of being unfaithful herself, and claimed Remy had been seeing two other men. Papoose added fuel to the fire by sharing photos of Remy with rapper Easy the Block Captain, accusing her of spending holidays with him instead of with family. As the drama escalated, Remy claimed that Papoose had once tried to PHY. Easy the Block Captain stepped in to confirm his connection to Remy, and an old video from 2023 resurfaced showing Remy spending Christmas with Papoose and their family. With their fame and the serious accusations of cheating and abuse, what was once seen as a strong relationship was now unraveling in front of everyone's eyes. For years, Remy Ma and Papoose were one of hip-hop's most respected couples. When they joined the cast of Love and Hip Hop, they quickly became fan favorites. Their bond seemed unbreakable. People loved their ride-or-die attitude and saw them as a symbol of loyalty and devotion. But now, everything seems to be falling apart. It's shocking to see them publicly accusing each other of cheating, abuse, and even rewriting the past. Papoose, who had been praised for standing by Remy during her prison sentence, now says she's trying to twist the story to justify her own actions. In return, Remy says Papoose was partly responsible for the troubles that landed her behind bars. The breakdown of their marriage has shocked fans who once looked up to them. The truth is, no matter how perfect a couple may look on TV or social media, you never really know what's going on in private. And now, the truth behind Remy and Papoose's relationship is coming out, and it's not pretty. Remy, born Reminisce Mackie, was one of the few female rappers to rise to stardom with her raw and fearless lyrics. Papoose, whose real name is Shamil Mackie, earned his place in New York's underground rap scene with his mixtapes and lyrical skills. Even though he never gained the same national spotlight as Remy, he was still respected in the rap world. Their love story truly became known when Remy was convicted of assault and illegal gun possession, reportedly over a friend who stole $5,000 from her. Though she was sentenced to 15 years, she only served 6. Throughout her prison time, Papoose stayed loyal. He married her while she was still behind bars and visited her regularly, which made fans admire him even more. When Remy got out, the couple joined Love and Hip Hop, New York in 2015. Their storyline focused on their efforts to have a child, which made viewers connect with them even more. They appeared happy and strong, and their love seemed unshakable. They welcomed a daughter named Reminisce, and everything looked perfect from the outside. But as Remy's career started gaining momentum again, things began to shift. Fame, pressure, and personal issues started affecting their marriage. Even though Papoose remained by her side, The growing attention on Remy and her independent success seemed to create distance between them. Some fans began to question if Papoose was riding on Remy's fame just to stay relevant, or if he truly supported her from the heart. By late 2022, the first signs of trouble emerged. Rumors swirled that Remy was seeing another battle rapper. When pictures of her with Easy the Block Captain surfaced, people began to suspect she was cheating. Things got worse when it was revealed that she had spent the holidays with him. Then came the public accusations on social media. Remy claimed that Papoose had abused her and even hinted that he had a hand in her legal issues years ago. Papoose denied everything, saying Remy was rewriting history. Their online feud shocked fans, many of whom no longer believed in the once iconic love story. Even though both artists continue to work in the music world, the image of their relationship has changed forever. The story that once inspired people now serves as a cautionary tale. Behind the camera's smiles and sweet words, there was real pain, betrayal, and conflict. What's next for Remy Ma and Papoose? Only time will tell. But fans are beginning to see that not every perfect couple is as strong as they seem. Their once legendary romance now feels like a scripted fairy tale that fell apart in real life. In the end, their story shows how hard it is to hold a relationship together in the spotlight. Love, fame, loyalty, these things don't always survive when the cameras stop rolling. Since it first aired in 2011, Love and Hip Hop, New York has made a huge impact on reality television. The show gave fans a close-up look at the lives, relationships, and struggles of people in the hip-hop industry. It quickly gained popularity because of its mix of emotional storylines, intense drama, and famous cast members. From the start, it offered something new, a raw, emotional view of what life was like for hip-hop artists behind the scenes, not just on the stage or in the studio. The show was created by executive producer Mona Scott Young, who wanted to show the real challenges that come with fame, love, and family life in the hip-hop world. Her vision was to highlight the personal sacrifices and emotional battles that artists face when trying to balance relationships and careers. This made the show feel very real and relatable for viewers and helped it stand out in a crowded reality TV landscape. The original cast featured big names like Jim Jones, Chrissy Lampkin, Yandy Smith, and Olivia Longmont. These personalities brought strong emotions and dramatic moments to the screen. Chrissy quickly became one of the most memorable people on the show because of her bold attitude and intense confrontations. Yandy also stood out, not just as Jim Jones' former manager, but as someone who was deeply involved in the business and deeply loyal to her loved ones. Her relationship struggles and conflicts with other cast members, including Kim Bella, were central to the early seasons and kept fans talking. Another early cast member, Somaya Reese, shared her journey of trying to succeed in the industry while staying true to herself. Even though she didn't stay on the show long-term, her story showed how hard it can be to chase big dreams in such a competitive field. As the show grew in popularity, new faces joined the cast, each bringing their own backstories and emotional journeys. One of the biggest breakout stars was Cardi B. Her rise from being a stripper to be common. Yandy's own love life also became a major storyline. Her husband's legal troubles and time in prison caused a lot of stress in their marriage. She had to keep her family together while handling a long-distance relationship, which added emotional depth to her story. In later seasons, the relationship between Joe Budden and Sin Santana took center stage. Their love story had many ups and downs before finally ending, and that roller coaster added another layer of drama to the show. Meanwhile, Kimbella Vander He, who joined later, had her own emotional struggles, especially her long-standing issues with Chrissy. Her efforts to raise a child while managing a career in the music world touched many fans and made her story more relatable. Love and Hip Hop, New York stood out because it showed real people facing real problems, even though it was set in the flashy world of entertainment. It didn't just focus on fame, it focused on love, heartbreak, parenting, betrayal, and perseverance. That honest look into the personal lives of hip-hop stars made viewers feel like they knew them. It helped people understand that success doesn't erase pain or difficulty. Even though the show has faced plenty of criticism over the years, especially for how it sometimes portrayed women or seemed to stage certain dramatic moments, there's no question that it changed the way people see reality TV. It helped shape conversations about fame, gender roles, and what it really means to make it in the entertainment business. In the end, Love and Hip Hop, New York became more than just a show. It became a part of hip-hop culture. Its influence on television, music, and how people talk about relationships is still felt today. It gave a voice to people who are often overlooked and brought their stories to millions. And despite all the drama and change over the years, its legacy as one of the most powerful and talked about reality series in history remains strong.